Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. Now yesterday I promised to come up with some side hustles or some ideas for ways you can make some additional cash on the side. Remember, the more value you provide, the more service you provide, the more money you will have. Now, errand running tasks are a win-win. Not only can you be of service to someone who doesn't have the time or possibly the physical ability to run errands, but you can also earn a decent income. Okay, and some of the ideas are being a personal shopper. Now think about this. Parents, professionals, and those who feel overwhelmed can benefit from the services of a personal, professional shopping assistant. Now, in this role, you would locate and purchase various items that your client wants. Maybe a new pair of shoes or something similar. But it's additional. It's not only just going out and fulfilling a grocery shopping list. It's also worth noting that your services could be also that of an online shopping assistant, or you could arrange to receive deliveries for a client. Now, platforms like TaskRabbit or Thumbtack might be useful starting points for you. Those are good websites where you can market these types of skills, and you can charge around $50 an hour for this service. So you'd only need to work a few hours a day to pick up some decent extra cash. Now, if you're already going for a walk as a part of your normal exercise routine, why not offer dog walking services? It's funny, things like longer working hours, vacations, or unexpected emergencies can definitely interfere with people's ability to provide routine care and attention for their pets. In addition to local community pages on social media like Facebook has community pages, you can go out and place an ad. There are also websites like Rover or Care.com that are platforms where you can offer services such as dog walking, but you could probably make more if you cut out the middleman and get your own clients. As we were looking at that, it appears those services charge a fee. So as a result, what I would recommend is helping neighbors, to start off with, help friends, help family to care for their pets, and you could charge around $30 to $35 an hour. You build up a nice client base taking care of animals, walking dogs, things like that. It can be a lucrative side hustle where you can make some pretty good, decent cash on the side. Now, you can also offer to help people to fulfill, various small tasks and needs that they have. It seems like people's task lists are endless. And as people realize that there are folks out there that are willing to assist them, then they're willing to allow others to do things such as pick up laundry, or take the dog to the groomer, and some may want you to pick up their mail. But understanding local needs and tailoring your services accordingly can make you a sought-after individual in your community, a community concierge. And platforms like Thumbtack, Care.com, or your local Facebook community pages are a good place to start advertising your services so you can start to build a client base. And you could charge around $23 to $29 an hour. So if you build up a steady client base and become a community concierge running errands for those in your community, I tell you what, you can make a nice living on the side. Now, you could also make yourself available to stand in line and wait. Now, this is awesome. I love this one because for many, waiting in line for tickets, services, or a holiday meal ticket, or maybe a new release, right, is a hassle most people want to avoid, including me. Here's where you come in, though. By offering to hold the spot for busy individuals, you provide an invaluable service with reliability and punctuality as your selling points. Now, you could consider charging more in bad weather or for tasks that take place after midnight or on the eve or day of a holiday. But standing in line and helping others, think about it. Folks want tickets, and to stand in line for tickets at specific venues, some people camp out overnight. You could do that for somebody else, and you know what? You could charge them money for the task they'd be willing to pay so they could get those really great seats. Or maybe that new iPhone. You hold a place in line for them. The iPhone line can be down the street several blocks. You wait in line for them, And then you agree upon a time they can show up and they can assume your place in line. And you get paid for the fact that you stood there for them for a given set of hours. Now, I tell you what, you may not be able to get inline tasks every day, and depending on your location, right? So this is something I would recommend combining with another task or another service that you're providing. This is just something to add to your menu of options and with things that you're willing to do. I realize that's probably not something that comes up every single day, but I just want to give you some ideas because you know what? I want you to be successful. Another thing you could do is, how about do Uber? Depending on where you live and the strategies you employ, you could earn up to $50 an hour as an Uber driver. And if you're just looking to make $200-300 a day, you could have a short work day, and even if you only make an average of $35 an hour, you wouldn't have to work more than 6 hours a day to earn $200. So think of it that way. It's something you can do. Uber rideshare, there's also Lyft, there's multiple services out there. I know a lot of people are doing it. It's a great way to meet people, have conversations, and get out and earn some extra cash. So it's something to think about. You could also help people with vehicle maintenance tasks. And I got to thinking about this. Think about all the time people spend waiting for their cars during oil changes, tire rotations, or inspections. Why not offer to drop off and pick up vehicles for these routine services? This way clients can go about their day without the hassle of waiting. And you can easily get repeat clients by offering this service because car maintenance is ongoing. So, working a few hours a day, you could easily make up to $200 a day with this idea. And how do I get started in this, Doug? Well, TaskRabbit might be a good starting point to find clients. And as holidays are approaching and we're getting close to, I know, it just got through July, we're getting into August, but what are we talking about already? Obviously, Christmas, right? Well, you could offer gift wrapping and gift delivery services. Now, this is a really cool thing because you can offer this service and it pays around $25 to $100 an hour. And special occasions often prompt gift giving, and some people want the wrapping to be as spectacular as the gifts they give. So providing personalized gift wrapping and delivery services ensures presents are both beautifully packaged and promptly delivered. Now, platforms like Etsy or local craft fairs might be a good place to showcase your talent and offered services, and then from there it's just word of mouth. But I've never seen a booth like this at a county fair, and the state fairs are coming up right now. It'd be a great opportunity to wrap some packages in an amazing way and then offer these services out to people. I'm telling you what, the more elevated the gift wrapping is, the more you can charge. You could offer different levels of gift wrapping, and you could also choose to charge per package at a rate of $5 to $25, depending on the wrapping that you provide and the distance you need to go to make the delivery. Now, depending on the size and type of wrapping, you would also need to add a delivery fee if it makes sense, right? And expect this business to really ramp up during the holiday season as it comes. I don't know a lot of companies out there that are doing this, but I do know a few companies, a few industries that make around $1 billion a year doing this, and that's the flower industry. So take that concept, the idea that's already proven. People love to have flowers delivered, and they pay out the wazoo to have these flowers set up and structured and packaged in a way that makes them look more beautiful and glamorous. Take advantage of that and do holiday shipping. You could do holiday shopping as a personalized assistant. Then once you went out and I found the item that the individual wanted you to buy or your client wants you to buy, you could wrap it according to their expectation and deliver it personally. Handing off that package to somebody else and having personal delivery is just that extra touch that I think would really drive business for an idea like this. If you couldn't tell, I really like this one. I think it's really great. Also, you could do something a friend of mine recommended to me. I knew a waiter at at the Four Seasons Hotel in Denver, Colorado. He worked at the Edge there. And he's a serial entrepreneur. This guy has side hustle after side hustle. And he gave me a great idea one time. He offered concierge services on the side. And people who travel frequently for leisure or business and have more money than time, right, would be willing to pay for you to act like a concierge by researching and making travel arrangements, packing for their destination, and making dinner and activity reservations. Now, word of mouth, TaskRabbit, again, is a great one, and social media platforms such as Facebook can be effective channels to market this niche service. You can charge anywhere from $25 to $100 an hour for this service. You go, you pick them up at the airport, you've made their hotel reservations for them, you take them to that hotel, you set up the dinner reservations, you come back and pick them up, take them to that restaurant, they have dinner, you wait, then you take them back to the hotel, and then possibly, if they like your service, they may have you come and pick them up each morning and take them into the office. You're their personal concierge, a butler, I guess you could kind of say. But it would be great, and it's an awesome personalized service that you can provide to people who have the money to pay for it. And reach out to some higher end hotels and introduce yourself to the general manager of the hotel and let them know who you are and say, hey, I provide personalized concierge services, and I would be willing to help you satisfy the needs of your clientele. You might be surprised. You'll hear a lot of yeses, and you may just hear more yeses than nos. But remember, if you do hear a no, who gives a damn? You know what? We hear no all the time. What do? We just keep moving forward. We never quit. And I believe in you. And these are some fantastic ideas for you. I know you'll be able to take advantage of one of these and really elevate your income. I want you to do better. I want you to have more money and amazing things in your life. So I just keep coming back with more and more ideas, hoping that one's going to resonate with you and help you out. And you know what? If one person gets helped, then my job is done. I really appreciate that. And each errand that you run is an opportunity to make someone's day a little easier while boosting your bank account balance. And these suggestions are just a starting point. If none of these suit you, figure out what kind of errands you can do or what kind of errands make sense for your community or for your given circumstance. Jump right in and start doing it. Don't wait. Today is the day to start. You know what? If you wait, your future self is gonna be a little bit disappointed. But if you start today, jump in, you might be surprised at how well it just works out. Then your future self is going to thank your past self for putting in the effort and putting in the work as your future self enjoys a better life, more happiness, and a more fulfilling existence, right? You're helping others, and by helping others, we get happier. Yay! So this is awesome. Listen, I am just having a great time coming up with these ideas for you. If you have some great ideas for side hustles, please put them in the comments so that other people can benefit from your knowledge and experience. Again, I thank you for your time, friends. I believe in you. I care about you. And you know what? You're worth it. Have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.